Quality control isn't a single step in the production process. Rather, it's something that we intentionally integrate into every step of the production process. We do everything we can to provide the crop what it needs to optimize the growth of that plant and ensure that we have a high quality deliverable product.
We get our elite rootstock material from national clean plant centers like Foundation Plant Services. Once they're here at the nursery, we initiate them in a tissue culture, which then allows us to rapidly clonally propagate these rootstocks. We make sure everything's still true to type and virus clean before it heads off to the next process in the operation down in the production lab.
We work with over 100 different kind of rootstocks within our production lab. We always have really strict quality control checkpoints that include contamination checking, quality of the plants and the health checking, and then also the separation of either getting a high multiplication rate or then going to induction depending on what we need for each variety. Each container is labeled with a unique barcode for that variety, making sure that there are no mix-ups. This way we can track contamination and other factors that may be affecting the quality of our plants.
The nursery maintains 60 acres of propagation orchard. These orchards serve as the source for our rootstock and scion material, which we specifically source from UC Davis Foundation Plant Services. We establish our propagation orchards with this clean material. This allows us to ensure that what we start with to generate your trees is true to type, virus indexed material. Each year we work with the CDFA and perform visual inspections of our propagation orchards and perform virus diagnostics to ensure that the trees are clean.
When budwood first reaches the nursery, we screen it for virus status and trueness to type. And then, using state-of-the-art techniques, we repeat these tests annually to ensure that our trees remain virus-free and are of the highest quality.
Two of the most important parts as far as using budwood is collection and then distribution. And on that collection side, what's really important for us is that we have a well-trained crew that knows how to organize and label all of our varieties properly. They know what storage, what temperature, all those varieties need to go in as well. And that we make sure the timing of that storage is adequate for the type of weather we're having that season and what that crop needs. For the distribution part of our budwood, we want to make sure that the budwood is ready on the day of budding. To do that, we'll do a couple different tests. We do starch analysis throughout storage. We also do budwood viability testing. And then we also will make sure that on the day of budding, that the budwood is hydrated and that it's clean and ready to use.
Every step along the way to produce the tree that comes to your orchard is dictated and tracked very closely with our in-house database.
Our label will have a variety name on it, the rootstock name, and along with all that, it will have a barcode on it, which has all the information about the sign, which includes budwood source, budwood material type, and it will have a rootstock source and rootstock material type on it. That's how we track all the information from the beginning of the process to the end of the process, which is delivering the trees to the customer.
It serves as a way to provide clear, thorough instruction and to receive feedback from each crew on what they're performing. This is not just a step in the inventory and production management system, this is a quality control check. When the truck rolls up and the yellow bags of trees come off the truck, we want you to be satisfied. We want you to understand that every step along the way, all the hands that have touched this product have been paying attention to the detail to ensure your satisfaction at the end of the process.